Hey everyone, and welcome to What If Disney World. I'm Stevie.
And I'm Amy.
And today we are excited to share our recent breakfast dining experience because it's at the newly reopened character meal, Akershus.
Woo! Oh, that would be funny.
Would it, or would it be cheesy?
Oh, I don't know. Located in the Norway pavilion at Epcot, Akershus Royal Banquet Hall is a princess dining character meal where you can enjoy traditional Norwegian foods for lunch or dinner or a delicious breakfast. Now, pre-pandemic, this was a partial buffet, but it's now served family style, and we loved it.
So you get your choice of beverage like soda, coffee, juice. It's all included in the meal. First, they bring out an assortment of pastries, meats, and cheeses, as well as a bowl of fresh fruit.
Yeah, the fruit was really, really good and fresh and had great selections, which was wonderful for our picky eater that loves fruit. And the pastries were really good, we thought. Our picky eater kids loved the cinnamon rolls. Our daughter actually said it was the best cinnamon roll she had ever had. Mm-hmm. Big statement. The chocolate pastry was basically a Cheshire cat tail without the icing drizzle. We asked for a lot more of those. And the apple pastry was really good too. And be aware that they will bring you more of whatever you want. So just ask.
Then they bring out a platter with cheesy hash browns, sausage, bacon, and heart-shaped waffles. And man, were those waffles good.
And eggs are on the platter too usually, but ours were separate in a different bowl because one of our children has an egg allergy. And as an aside, let me just insert here that Disney is the best place to eat with an allergy. We've dealt with this with one of our other children and now this child, and they really go above and beyond to accommodate you and make sure that you are safe and that you feel safe. It's really wonderful. So we thought everything was really, really good. Mm-hmm. The bacon wasn't quite as crispy as we prefer, but it had really great flavor. And the sausage had really great flavor too. It wasn't spicy at all, but it was really well seasoned. And y'all, the cheesy hash browns were so good. Mm-hmm. I was really full, but I just kept eating those because I couldn't stop. They were so good. And like Stevie mentioned, we really loved the waffles. They're thinner and not as crispy as Mickey waffles. They're on the softer side, but we really enjoyed them. And they came with some powdered sugar. The kids ate them up, and we really enjoyed them too. We asked for more of those as well.
And the atmosphere is really nice too. It's like dining in an old castle with stone walls, and the princesses we met were Ariel, Snow White, Aurora, Belle, and Tiana. This may vary from day to day, and they might be different between breakfast and lunch and dinner, but they came around to the table. They were super interactive. They give you a signature card, too, as a keepsake. It was a great character interaction.
Yeah, I would say they moved quickly, but it didn't feel rushed. Like, our kids were able to ask the princesses questions, and they took time to talk to them. And what I really liked is that they all came back to back to back, each princess. And they would play a little song and make an announcement, and then the princesses would start walking through your area, which was fun. It kind of built up the anticipation, and then they would come, and they came back to back to back. So actually within 30 minutes, we had met all of the princesses. And then they had a little parade through the restaurant towards the end of our meal. Now, we went here pre-pandemic, and the kids in the restaurant used to get up with the princesses and have a little parade through the restaurant. They didn't do this time. I guess the kids are not participating in the parades right now, but they played music, and the princesses twirled and danced through the restaurant, and it was really fun because you had already met them, and then you got to see them again for this little parade, and they came by your table and smiled and waved. It was really cute.
And the food came out really quickly, too. It only took us 50 minutes to finish our meal and leave. I love how it was so efficient and didn't take up a lot of park time.
Yeah, that's very different than most character meals at Disney World. Most character meals we experience last at least an hour and a half, sometimes a little bit less, sometimes more. This one felt very efficient. Now, I don't know if it's like that every time or if we were just there on a slow morning. I'm not sure, but it was perfect. Another big perk for us here is that breakfast is served through 12:15 per their website. The latest breakfast reservation slot that I actually saw was 11:45, and lunch then started at 12:20 for the reservations. We had an 11:40 reservation, and it was perfect. Number one, breakfast is a cheaper meal, so you get the same character interaction, the same experience, but it's a less expensive meal. And for picky eaters like our kids, it was really great because our picky eaters love breakfast food, waffles and fruit and pastries, and they ate so much of it. And it was a lunchtime meal because it was nearly 12 o'clock, but we paid less for it and they really enjoyed their food. So it was a win-win on a lot of different levels. And extra pro tip, if you'll be using the dining plan in 2024, Disney has announced that lunch and dinner here will be 2 dining credits, but breakfast will only be 1 credit. So it's definitely a better use of a dining plan credit for breakfast here. So keep that in mind.
So overall, we really loved the meal here. It was a fantastic character experience as well. We were glad we came back and enjoyed breakfast here at Akershus.
I'm so happy that breakfast finally came back. We've been waiting on it, and this is one of our favorites, and I just know we're going to be here again and again and again. It's a wonderful place.
Well, thanks for watching. We hope you enjoy this content. If you do, like and subscribe to support the channel. And until next time, keep dreaming.